What is up, everybody? Crimson Thunder here. Welcome to episode number 66 and another special edition of Megamek, the Stormbringing Destroyers. We're also joined by the other two who are about to cause a party in the simulator again.
Okay, that was not my doing, that's all Scarlet's fault.
No, that's not my doing. Try having him lose his keys.
Always have to blame it on me.
Hey, you're the one that lost your keys to get inside.
Oh dear.
Always have to blame everything on me, even though it's not my fault. Hey guys, it's Black Phoenix.
Scarlet here.
And I think last time we have done quite a bit for our little battles that we ended up having, where we ended up preventing enemy recon, and we also had another convoy that ended up attacking. And I think, Black Phoenix, is that the Void Condor is rapidly approaching. And we also have a new version of Megamek that just came out, so things might look a little differently. But because of the little time constraints we currently have, I'm not going to be able to explain this. But as a quick reminder, if you are under the age of 13, you are requested to click away from this live stream immediately. Crimson Thunder, Black Phoenix, and Scarlet will not be held responsible for any data collected by YouTube and Google. So, Black Phoenix, last time, have we figured out that the Void Condor is really starting to come for us?
Yep, as a matter of fact, he should be arriving just about now.
Yeah. So basically, shortly. So we're currently gonna begin on Wednesday, January 10th, 3044. Starting in Captain McDonald's quarters with Scarlet Angel. Good morning, hon.
Morning.
Honestly, I feel a little nervous.
What are you nervous about?
You know, today's the day that the Void Condor is about to do so.
But don't worry about it, okay?
I hope you're.
Pardon me, I beg to differ, sir.
What is it, Tom?
My apologies for interrupting you this morning, but your presence is requested in the briefing room immediately.
Oh boy.
Let's get going.
Yeah, and you sense that he's much more nervous than normal. So.
Don't be so nervous, okay?
Okay. Black Phoenix, do you copy?
I'm already in the briefing room, boss. Have been since 0500.
As I come, I end up rushing in.
I'm trying to keep composed as we get there.
Black Phoenix. Morning, Lieutenant.
It's the morning, but it's not good.
What's going on, Lieutenant?
Early warning radar picked this up entering the atmosphere approximately 15 minutes ago.
Oh my God! Black Phoenix.
Oh boy.
That must be the Void Condor. Tom, is there anything to... Oh shit. Tom, decode the incoming transmission that's coming in.
Understood, sir. Playing back now. I said playing back now.
Playing back now.
I hope you have all begged for mercy from your gods, because now is the time to drop to your knees and pray for forgiveness and my mercy. You will come to the battlefield and face me, my only guard, and the former power of Folk and those who have served in the Blue Dragon. Once you have all taken your last breath in this galaxy, you will be remembered as the fools who dared consider even fighting me.
He starts to I start to feel energized. So you have come to this planet. I must commend you. Scarlet,
Yeah.
are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to take these guys on?
Yes.
Lieutenant Lake, Lieutenant Jordan, are you both ready?
Let's do this.
Alright, let's go to our mechs. There's no more time. There's no time for either of us to feel afraid. So I climb it. I go to the briefing room. Just go ahead and connect, Black Phoenix. And Scarlet, just make sure that both of you pulled up that script file that I sent to both of you.
Of course.
I have my.
I've already got it up and running.
All right, and I have a physical copy in front of me. I just need Black Phoenix to connect.
Stand by.
Alright, so for this, we'll be considered Thunderstorm Lance. Alright, Black Phoenix, just know that we need to make sure that we have our that we do it the best possible moves in order to face these people, because the Annihilator, if you make mistakes against the Annihilator, they can be very unforgiving, just so you know.
Yeah. Let's get this party started.
Alright.
Somebody's impatient.
Yeah, I know. So I climb into the Highlander, Scarlet climbs into the Griffin, Lieutenant Lake climbs into his quick draw, and Lieutenant David climbs into her guillotine.
Comms line in the green. Primary systems online. Begin startup sequence. Now.
And then I flip my power switch, and I go communications online. Scarlet goes ahead and flips her communication switch.
Systems online.
And then she records that she's beginning the reactor to start her reactor.
All good here.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Then I start my reactor.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
And then Black Phoenix. Black Phoenix.
Comms line in the green. Begin startup sequence now.
Reactor online. Sensors
Waiting on
online.
you.
Weapons systems online. All functioning systems nominal.
And then Lieutenant David also has her reaction online. Thunderstorm lands. Exit the mech bay immediately. We have incoming heavy hostiles heading towards our base. Okay, Scarlet. Follow me and stay behind me.
Alright. Let's get going.
Alright, you all deploy. You deploy first. Then all of a sudden, all four of us gets an incoming transmission from Void Condor.
So it appears the forecast who keep pissing me off finally decided that it's the time for them to face their fate. It will be glorious for the Torian Conquered with the deaths of the 40 elite mech warriors of the Stormbringing destroyers finally been confirmed. You will all kneel before me in fear.
Ha! The last time someone smack talked to me like that, she didn't exactly last too long. And I will tell you what I have also told her before she lost that battle. You are terrible at waging a war, and sending your little minions to do your own dirty work means you are a coward. Black Phoenix.
Captain, I'm getting an unknown variant of an annihilator on my sensors. It's saying Godzilla.
Alright, Scarlet.
Sorry. Those are not always. But he's not gonna scare me off that easy.
Well, it's your no. All right, so check Scarlet's your line next.
Oh, sorry. Garrett, my sensors are picking up a 100-ton mech on my scanner.
Your companions are afraid. They won't admit it to you. My fellow student is so weak that he fumbles his controls all the time. Seems like he's cross-eyed and always damaging his legs, as strong as a locust whenever he jumps. Such a foolish buffoon.
Black Phoenix.
Airlock. Alright. That is far enough, Seymour. Stop telling my commander your lies. And if you make another insult to my best friend, my wife, or his, I will promise that your mech is going to explode so hard it's going to be launched back into orbit where you and your insignificant, impudent morons belong.
Seymour, I agree with my husband. If you were a genius at waging war, you would have had me already. But you would have also subdued us by now, and since you haven't, you won't win. And Maya Johnson submitted to me after she challenged me to a duel. And she was slowly worn down to where she couldn't win. So, do you want to try that again?
You will not speak upon
You best pray that your demons, that your death is quick for what you just said to my wife, you asshole. No one ever threatens my wife. And I don't need to remind you what happened to the last asshole who tried that. Do you?
Listen to him, Seymour. You don't want to be added to the list of his last 92 kills now, do you?
She was responsible for killing my granddaughter.
No, Seymour. I was the one who was responsible. If you keep thinking Scarlet is the problem, then you need to open your damn eyes. Now the insults are going to make your visit here even shorter than you hoped for.
Actually,
You twisted my father's mind.
wait. I'll get this one because I have the stuff for that.
And all the insults are going to make your visit here even shorter than you hoped for. You twisted my father's mind so bad that you made him betray us all. You're leading the tactics to assassinate me multiple times. All which failed. They poisoned me and they came to a battle knife as a shield, and yet I have survived all the unthinkable.
Oh boy. He's putting all his weapons at me.
Actually, before then,
And just like her, I'm a survivor. I have been for the far worse situations like this before, even before I joined in. I was tortured near death, and after I escaped on Helgor, I have become strong mech warrior, and you're trying to kill all of us at once? That is going to be very difficult even for you. If not impossible, I am not afraid of you or your lance mates. Okay, he just pointed all his guns at me now. That's terrifying.
Really?
but then
Really? I can sense your fear coming out of you. I would reconsider.
enough! I fire a warning shot at him. If you want to brawl with me, that's fine. You picking on her isn't. Now, are you going to be a real mech warrior and fight me, or are you going to run away? Your threats have gone far enough, and I'm about to put a Gauss rifle round right through your damn cockpit. Yeah, then he twists back at me.
Did you just fire a laser at me?
Makes that 4. Impudent asshole.
Fledgling, is that a challenge? My force stood dare shoot at me.
Jordan also fires a large laser at the Void Condor.
Fledgling isn't the term. It's the Black Phoenix, and you made 3 horrible mistakes. 1, you have twisted my father's mind to work against us, and forced me to destroy his neck, which was passed down for 6 generations. 2, you made my husband so angry that he almost literally lit his head on fire. You capable of killing anyone, including you. And 3, trying to take the 4 of us on. You can't win.
So, the little one who has escaped death's grip several times, do you realize what you just did? I won't show you any mercy. Just like you could not show any to your father, and unlike him, you won't survive my onslaught.
You shoot a PVC at the Void Condor, temporarily blinding him.
Are you finished yet with the insults? I am actually not afraid to kill you, as you are clearly a threat to everyone on the planet. And I will not allow you, nor your weak lance mates, to kill any more innocents in the inner sphere. Your granddaughter already got my lethal dose of Black Widow venom when she tried to challenge me while she was likely mortally wounded. And unlike you and the others, I don't mind the heat in my mech to take you down. Forget about trying to subdue me to your mercy. You won't be able to.
So, it would appear that the four of you really do have a death wish. Black Widow for killing my granddaughter, Blue Storm for destroying my control on her father, Black Phoenix for wiping out my elite recon, and you, Crimson Thunder, for killing my wife. Now, look who you have to fight. First, Taya Fireheart, Firestorm. She will burn you all to a crisp, and Black Widow should check us. She can take the heat from her. She is born to fight the heat and never loses focus. Cassandra wants lightning. Not only is her beautifully shocking, but her skills as well. She will shock you into submission, Black Phoenix, so don't get distracted by her stunning beauty. And the Allen River tsunami, his tidal waves will be far more powerful than you can swim the Blue Storm, so be careful not to drown in his volley of PPC shots. And I, Seymour Zhao, the boy Condor, and my eyes are set on wiping you out, Crimson Thunder.
The four of you made a huge mistake challenging the Stormbringing destroyers to a death fight. If you couldn't defeat us in the conventional battles, you tried to assassinate us instead. Pathetic. Now you must withstand the storm.
Scarlet.
And now you get the Black Widow Venom.
And going to get burned.
And you will also get Thunderstruck. End transmission. Well now. Well, Black Phoenix.
And now like the Chippy says, get on with it!
Black Phoenix, that thing is extremely powerful. Do not attempt to try to get into close quarters combat with that thing.
Crimson, Captain, what have I always told you? If at first you fail, find cover and then fire at him from afar.
Black Phoenix, that thing has 5 gas rifles on board its mech. Flank left. I'm gonna try to distract them.
Very well.
Let's see how this goes for us.
Put it this way. Bring down the condor and the rest will fall.
Yeah.
Black Phoenix, you need use your speed. Use all your speed as much as you can. Do not go slow against this Godzilla. It's way too powerful. It's way too powerful for you to just be standing around. Jump if you must. But Scarlet, you would be gasping in fear if you.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Hmm?
I'm not saying anything because I'm panicking.
Does your mech show you your heart rate?
Yeah, and it's over like 100 beats per minute.
Because of all the weapons that was pointed at you?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they're all shooting at me.
Yeah.
Do you shoot your weapons at the Godzilla?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I just did.
Yeah, Scarlet also does it. Also has to shoot at him too. It's also negative 40 degrees Celsius outside too.
Chilly.
We would be freeze to death before we even left our max.
So the Warhammer shoots at me, and an enemy Warhammer shoots at me, and only comes along and glances off my left torso, only taking minor slight damage. You, Black Phoenix.
Direct hit. Direct hit on the Annihilator.
Black Phoenix scores a couple of solid hits on the Annihilator, though because of his range, it's not as powerful. The Annihilator shoots all of its Gauss rifle at me, and I only take a glancing hit from the right torso. Scarlet scores a direct blow, hitting the center torso on it for 10 damage. The Kentaro misses me completely. The Guillotine scores a direct hit on its leg. The Thunderbolt shoots at Lieutenant David, scores only 5 hits. The Highlander hits the Annihilator in the left leg and misses everything else. The Void Condor still stands. Alright, Black Phoenix, just waiting on you. We win the initiative again.
That's at least good news.
Yeah, because you do not want to move first if you can avoid it. Plus, my mech warrior has an ability where once per turn, I am allowed to re-roll the initiative. But if I do, I must accept the result.
Makes sense.
Alright, Black Phoenix, waiting on you. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into the heavy woods. Make a piloting skill check, which will very likely succeed. Black Phoenix, the Annihilator didn't move. Be careful not to get too close to that thing.
Flanking to the. I'm actually gonna keep on flanking to the left.
Scarlet absolutely tries to keep as far away from the Godzilla as possible.
Yeah. I know if I get close to that thing, I'm dead.
Well, you You have a PPC shot that is guaranteed to hit the Annihilator.
And I'll use that.
Yeah. But you also well, do you also shoot your LRM 20 ammo?
Yes, I do.
All right. She Alpha strikes. Shoot the Godzilla, Black Phoenix. Don't show him any mercy. You score a direct hit, there, Scarlet, with both weapons.
Yeah!
That's good news, at least.
Holy shit! So, holy shit! Scarlet?
Yeah.
So, okay, you shoot the Annihilator, it hits him in the left arm. The Annihilator misses all the... It does hit me in the left torso, doing quite a little bit of damage. Black Phoenix scores a hit with all of his weapons. The Kentaro misses. My Gauss rifle destroys a Gauss rifle. It explodes. Then Seymour Johnson blacks out. The LRM 20 that I shoot at him destroys the gyro. And the Thunderbolt misses. And we have Lieutenant David. She destroyed a Gauss rifle ammo bin, which does not explode. And the Void Condor ends up falling as he's unconscious, and he's now not unable to get up. But,
Wow.
all of a sudden you hear a very loud scream coming from the Annihilator. And then I go, I can't believe that just happened. Black Widow, did you just see that?
Yeah.
So you will have to roll a coolant failure check, which you succeed in for feeling hot.
Yeah.
And you said you had a cooling vest, right?
Yes.
And of course you do realize that you're wearing not too much, as fairly little clothing as possible, because you have to end up doing so in order to survive inside a battle mech cockpit. It's basically short.
Yeah.
It's basically short, but it may have unintentionally sexualized some of the female mech warriors, but it's there. They do that for only that reason.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing your heart rate is slowed down quite a bit.
Yes, it is.
Black Phoenix, the Godzilla is currently neutralized. Watch out for that Warhammer on your right. It's got two PPCs that it can rip you apart if you're not careful.
What's the range of what's the firing arc on those PPCs?
The range?
Range and the firing arc.
From 1 to 24 hexes, with the short range being, with the minimum range of 3, with 6. But it can only shoot you if it's it can only shoot you with one of them if you're directly behind it. But I would highly not recommend that you do. I would highly recommend that you just skip to my turn right now, because I don't like where the other where the Kintaro is yet. I'm flanking. I'm coming to flank left. Black Phoenix, jump behind that Kintaro.
With pleasure.
Scarlet.
Yeah.
Just know that I nicknamed the Kintaro, at least one of them, Hell Sana.
Oh, jeez.
And there's a good reason why. They are notorious for running stupidly hot. Guillotine, Lieutenant David, continue the support on the left flank.
That's my plan. I've already got a good idea how. Move into position.
I succeed my piloting skill check. Alright, Scarlet, you got a few other targets you can shoot at. You can shoot at the Kintaro, which morally has short range stuff mostly.
Yeah, let's get that out of there.
Or the Warhammer, which has a lot of firepower.
Okay, let's get the warm hammer out of there first.
Alright, so you're running hot, so I would just shoot your missiles this turn.
Yep.
Black Phoenix, who do you shoot?
I'm actually gonna target Godzilla in this one first.
No, don't shoot Godzilla. Don't shoot Godzilla. That's just a waste of shot. It cannot shoot at you. Seymour Johnson's unconscious. You're better off shooting the Kintaro, as I told you. Cause you're literally shooting. You're literally right behind it. I'm gonna help Scarlet shoot at the Warhammer, as an enemy Thunderbolt is shooting at my right side. And in my opinion, that Warhammer is more dangerous than that Thunderbolt. So Warhammer misses. The Warhammer only hits you with one medium laser. Unfortunately, Scarlet misses, but she won't have any heat penalties next turn.
Yeah.
Black Phoenix scores a hit with all of his weapons. The Thunderbolt does a glancing blow off my right arm. Still have plenty of armor left. And it also directly hits my left arm. And 12 missiles hit me. 5 in my center torso, 5 to my right arm, and 2 to my right torso. I shoot the I end up shooting at the Warhammer with my Gauss rifle. Scores a direct hit. Twelve of my missiles end up hitting the Warhammer. And one of my medium lasers does a glancing blow. Lieutenant David scores a direct hit with her large laser. Scores a hit on the Kintaro with one of her medium lasers. And two of her missiles hit the Kintaro. I have to make a piloting skill check, but easily succeeds. The Kintaro barely ends up staying upright, and the Warhammer also is still steady. Black Phoenix is now in melee range of that Kintaro. What does he do? He kicks Taya Fireheart in the left leg, and she takes 13 damage, but still stands. Seymour Johnson is still unconscious. We win initiative again. Alright, Scarlet walks backwards, so she can maintain her distance from the enemies. Which for her, because she only has long range weapons, she needs to do that.
Yeah.
Black Phoenix, jump behind that Warhammer and blast it with an Alpha Strike.
With
I'm gonna jump right back into the heavy woods. Let's see, Scarlet should still have a +2 modifier. Black Widow, this is Black Widow, Crimson Thunder. Do you, status report? You okay?
I'm fine.
Black Phoenix, status report. It's your turn, Black Phoenix. Black Phoenix.
He might have had to look at the time. He's probably getting ready.
Okay. Alright, he moved. The Warhammer shoots at starts shooting at Lieutenant David, though he doesn't. Though the Warhammer doesn't have the best chances. Okay, so you can shoot the Warhammer, the Thunderbolt, no, the Kintaro, but you're guaranteed to hit the Warhammer if you shoot at it. What do you do? For Scarlet.
Well, I'd stay back, but also shoot at the main guy.
What, the Warhammer?
Mm-hmm.
She shoots with both of her weapons. the Thunderbolt shoots the Thunderbolt actually decides to shoot at Black Phoenix. I shoot my weapons at the Warhammer. Black Phoenix, who do you shoot at? The Warhammer?
Yep.
So Warhammer ends up hitting Blue Storm slightly with her PPC, but hits her leg. Then the medium laser hits her. Her couple medium lasers hits her, and it destroys her searchlight. And 3 of the SRMs end up hitting her. Scarlet scores a direct hit on its right torso, running low on armor. The Kentaro starts shredding into Black Phoenix, where one of its medium laser upper arm, where all the actuators on its right arm has been shot. The guillotine ends up shooting at the Kentaro and destroyed the large laser on the Kentaro. The Thunderbolt shoots at the quick draw, and it would have gone through critical, but with this edge, he re-rolls it to his left arm. Also, it almost hit, and also one of the missiles ends up hitting and almost hits the head, but it hits the torso instead. And my Gauss rifle hits its right arm, and all 20 of my missiles hit at the Warhammer, with one of my lasers hitting it. Black Phoenix, however, ends up shooting. All of its weapons hit, and it destroyed its right arm. It destroyed the SRM-6 launcher, a double heat sink, hits the head, and destroys a small laser, another double heat sink, a machine gun, and more of its lasers. Lieutenant Lake and Lieutenant David took quite a bit of a beating, but they're still standing. But the Void Condor has taken over 80 damage, and it's still somehow standing. The Kentaro tries to kick you. You also kick the Warhammer, and you're both still standing. Careful, Black Phoenix. It looks like you've taken a serious, you took a serious hit that over there. We win initiative again. I'm gonna try drawing their fire. Black Phoenix, try jumping towards the woods to your southwest. You're not gonna survive too much longer taking more hits like that.
Same thought crossed my mind.
And you report moderate damage on your mech. Scarlet Scarlet jumps into the heavy woods that's up ahead.
I'm bringing the Kintaro. Time for my girl to bring the Kintaro down for good.
Yeah.
Jump behind her. We'll try to get as much modifier points as you can. The Warhammer is shooting at me, though its chances are pretty damn low. Well, you can shoot. Alright, Scarlet, what's your target?
That big guy.
What, the Warhammer? Thunderbolt?
Yeah.
Alright, because the Godzilla technically is the bigger of them, of all of them, but it currently is unconscious, so it will not fire at us.
Yeah.
So you take a shot at the Warhammer. As you notice that it's very badly damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, my hit chance is actually better against Godzilla, and I want to get rid of him.
Well, don't forget since your right arm's shoulder actuator's been damaged, it's pretty much useless. But you also got to remember too, he's unconscious, has no gyro, and prone. He's basically neutralized. We can deal with him. We can deal with him if we'll get rid of him if he tries to get up. I Alpha Strike the Warhammer. That Thunderbolt's shooting at you, Black Phoenix. And it's lightning. The guillotine has killed the Kintaro. And Scarlet actually destroys 3 double heat sinks on the enemy Warhammer. And the quick draw actually, and Black Phoenix knocks out the Warhammer pilot.
There's one thing you should have actually learned, Taya, and guess what that is? Do not mess with the Blue Storm.
She crushes her. Blue Storm? What did you just do? Alright, so
I snuffed out her flame.
Alright, so the only conscious battle mech out there right now is that Thunderbolt. So we should focus on that since now that the other two are currently unconscious. Quick draw. Now's your chance to jump behind that Thunderbolt and shoot him in the ass. And shoot him in the ass. Alright, Scarlet, do you attempt to keep your distance and continue shooting at the Thunderbolt?
Yes.
Alright, so she backs her distance up. Alright, Black Phoenix, use the guillotine to get behind that Thunderbolt as well. I'm going to jump into the heavy woods near Scarlet. Cassandra Waltz it takes a shot at Black Widow. While it turns and shoots three of its small pulse lasers at the Scarlet shoots her PPC at the Thunderbolt. And I shoot my weapons at the Thunderbolt as well. Black Phoenix reports that his right arm's destroyed. Holy shit there, Scarlet.
What?
You scored a through armor critical on that Thunderbolt and actually hit its engine. The guillotine also ends up hitting the gyro and the engine. And I ended up shooting off its left arm. And now the Thunderbolt pilot is blacked out after she takes over 100 damage and so. Alright, Black Phoenix, now you can kick whoever you want. Crimson Thunder to Thunderstorm Lance. Show them no mercy.
Das Spectania!
And both the other pilots are unconscious. So now Scarlet, you can basically, now that all enemies are unconscious, just take out all our targets of opportunity. So,
yeah.
So Scarlet, which one of those three enemy mechs do you want to try to execute?
The big guy.
No. Seymour is mine.
No, he's mine.
This all started between Seymour and I, and that's how it's gonna end.
Alright, Scarlet. So, the Godzilla, the Thunderbolt, or the Warhammer?
The Godzilla.
How about this? First one that takes out the Godzilla wins.
Careful, guys.
Yeah.
Be careful not to get too close to that thing, because if you hit a Gauss rifle, it will explode.
Yes, and that's why I'm glad they have long range.
I will try to eliminate the Warhammer. And here's the thing. I think the guillotine should try, since she's adjacent to the Thunderbolt, she's gonna aim for its head. And you don't need to do called shots either. Just make sure aim shot is on head, since you're adjacent to it. But Scarlet can do a called shot, is going to do a called shot on the Godzilla high. Alright, Lieutenant D, can you take care of that Thunderbolt? Aim for the head. Hasta la vista. Black Phoenix, you killed the pilot. You killed the Annihilator pilot.
So that's one target down.
Lieutenant
Two
David.
targets.
Lieutenant David also kills the Thunderbolt pilot. And I killed the Warhammer pilot.
Mission accomplished. Let's go home.
Black Widow, it's over.
Yeah, that was insane.
And just in the nick of time, too.
Yeah, you gotta get going, don't you?
11 o'clock on the dot.
All right, make sure you hit done. Well, Scarlet, even though she doesn't have any confirmed kills, that doesn't mean that that doesn't mean Scarlet wasn't useless on the field.
No, because she survived all that.
She not only did she
Alright,
survive,
guys,
did Scarlet survive, but she survived with virtually no damage at all.
get the point. Get the point, take some plane, gotta go.
Okay.
Alright, so Scarlet and I will just finish this up, okay?
See you, Phoenix.
Alright, so he can. So let's see here. So now we gotta look for for any salvage. We've and Lieutenant Lake escaped with almost with minor injuries. We could bring the Annihilator with us, but we really can't.
Mm-hmm.
Do we just leave it all for the employer?
Leave it all for the employer, yeah.
Yeah, all the enemies are killed. Let's see, the Gintaro was killed by Lieutenant David. The Annihilator was killed by the Quick Draw. The Thunderbolt was killed by Lieutenant David as well. I'll do that later on. So arriving back at the base, it appears that Lieutenant Lake only got a few cuts on his left arm. We'll take her to to Dr. Sato, and then we both power down on that. Scarlet, is everything? We did it, Scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
And how is she feeling after all that?
Better.
And then like, Scarlet, you're such an amazing mech warrior. I couldn't have stayed calm out there without your encouragement.
I told you always to remain calm even under pressure.
Yeah. As terrifying as that may have done. Are you feeling faint?
Not really.
Alright, well, if you feel faint in a little bit, we'll take it, I would say that you should go see Dr. Sato, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody there starts celebrating. And then the results of this is to be continued. So that little segment will be it for the day. So Thank you so all so very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And until next time, I'm Crimson Thunder.
I'm Scarlet.
See you next